Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becky.
We are registered dietitians that are passionate about functional approaches to whole body health.
In this video, we are talking about 4-7-8 breath, what it is, when you can practice it, and we'll show you exactly how to do it so that by the time this episode is over, you will harness your stress axis and be feeling way more mellow.
Yes, we're gonna all zen out at the end of this video, but it's important for you to first understand how powerful your breath can be. Breath can be a double-edged sword, if you will. Physiological stress response will actually drive rapid heart rate and shortness of breath. In fact, that can be a strong indicator that your body is driving on that fight or flight stress response, that sympathetic nervous system. And it's really important that we can get it back into the parasympathetic mode, that regulatory function to support metabolic health, hormone health, thyroid, and so much more. What's interesting is just like your breath can be taken away by stress, you can use your breath to harness your body's stress response.
In fact, research actually shows that 4-7-8 breath specifically can help to reduce anxiety, it can aid with insomnia and help you to sleep, and it can aid in emotional regulation. So this is a very powerful tool that you can teach to your kiddos even starting from an early age.
Yes, this can serve as a natural tranquilizer, if you will, or huge calming agent to your vagus nerve, the primary nerve that goes from your central nervous system, brain, all the way down to your colon, and operates this autonomic nervous system response. Now, instead of a pharmaceutical tranquilizer, which can be sedative and actually impair cognitive function, this is a way to actually drive more oxygenation to your brain and enhance brain health.
So this technique of 4-7-8 breath actually came to light from the work of Dr. Andrew Weil. And I know that you use it, Allie, in the anti-anxiety diet as a very specific tool to harness your HPA axis. Let's talk before we show them how to do it about where you can do it and when you can do it.
Yes, so just 4 cycles of 4-7-8 breath has been shown in literature to be effective. So proactively inserting 4-7-8 breath, maybe as bookends in the start and the end of your day, may be the first entry point. Once your body is familiar with how to go into that natural tranquilizing state and you've mastered the technique of 4-7-8 breath, you can use this as a tool in your tool belt during times of heightened stress response. So this might be a transitional time, maybe from work to momming at home so that you can be more present and release the buildup of stress through your work day. This could also be done before having to have an interpersonal conversation that heightens the stress response, or maybe getting on stage or performing or being at a performance review from your employer. Whenever you're starting to notice your heart rate going up, tightness in your chest, and that you're holding your breath or you're short of breath, this is a great time to employ 4-7-8. With children, 4-7-8 breath can also be proactively incorporated into relaxation techniques, and we can teach them to use it as a tool at times of transition when we witness them going through heightened anxiety or stress response.
I also really love this as a tool with clients that are working on mindful eating, for example. So if they're rushing to mealtime or they're finding that they're overeating just because the food's in front of them and they're starving and they've had a really harried and crazy stressful day, taking that 4 cycles before they sit down with their food can slow them down, and it can also actually improve digestion because we know that digestion can be disrupted by stress. I also like to use it in the cool down period of a workout. So if you've done an intensive strength training workout, or maybe you've done a little bit of HIIT training, not only should you be stretching your muscles, but you also want to harness that parasympathetic state and get yourself back into that to reap the benefits of your workout.
Yes, the name of the game is supporting your body in feeling safe. If you are an individual that finds yourself under heightened stress, check out this video where we talk further about the HPA axis and stress busting snacks.
So let's show them how to do it.
Okay, following the numbers 4, 7, and 8, it is simply sealing your lips and inhaling through your nose for the count of 4. You're going to hold that breath like a filled up inner tube or balloon for a count of 7. And then you're going to whoosh out in an exhale of 8, actually pursing your lips and allowing like you're pressing an inner tube that was filled with air out. That whooshing effect and the double to 1 output to input actually allows us to recalibrate that stress response in the body. And if you think of it, when you go to a spa or places associated with relaxation, you don't see hold your breath, you see exhale as the biggest thing. And when we're under stress, that shortness of breath often happens from rapid inhalations without that compressive exhale. All right, so I'll let you be my Vanna and I'll talk everyone through it. Follow the cadence of consistency throughout this breath work. So in for 4. Holding for 7. And now whoosh. Let's go ahead and do one more cycle of that just so you can see Becky get a little woozy. So in for 4. Like you're sipping through a straw, fill, fill, fill. Hold for 7. And whoosh out for 8, just before you get too lightheaded at that hold. All right, how you feeling?
Pretty mellow. I think if I did that a few more times, I'd be ready to roll.
Yes, we've actually, like I said, seen in research that heart rate variability gets regulated and that rapid heart rate can be harnessed with just those 4 sets. So that's the recommendation to start.
Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and go ahead and drop us a comment below on how you felt when you tried to implement these 4 cycles of 4-7-8 breath.
If you're looking to learn more on how you can use food as medicine, supplements, and lifestyle support to harness the stress stallion in your brain, check out my book, The Anti-Anxiety Diet. And that's 8.